Now we're going to find what kind of fuels that are available to us. Now that we're motivated, we found the ecosystem, there are three key ingredients of change: time, talent, and treasure, also known as, of course, money. Time is the most precious of all of those gifts, and then it ends. If there's one thing for certain, time comes with an expiration date. So, utilizing time as in investing time is the best way to look at time. And that is what I think is completely and utterly yours. Nobody can give you 1 second extra than the time that you have on this planet. So, first of all, if you are passionate about something, show me that you have invested your time in it, whether understanding it, whether supporting it, whether thinking about it and doing something about it. When people say they're very passionate about supporting artists or very passionate about animals, and then I ask them, how much time have you invested in this? Most often I hear, I will in the future. I have been busy. I've been meaning to do that. I know at that time they have this passion to like something, but the execution and the commitment to do something about it is missing. When I look at some of the founders of the greatest nonprofits in the world, the ones who have built the largest schooling system, 2,000 schools, when I look at the founder who built the largest nonprofit for interest-free loans, these people have given their life to their passions. Requires time. This is not a fling. This is a lifelong commitment of time. Resources will come. Talent will come. So number one is time. Number two is most underappreciated resource called talent. Your talent most likely is what I'm talking about because you are a talented person. You have certain skills that can be very useful in taking your spark to the transitional state of flame. But you can always get talent. You can always get people who believe in your vision. People believe in your mission. Talent is out there. They just need the right platform to encourage them, invite them to come and work on that platform because your authenticity, your honesty, your selflessness will be quite apparent. You can't fake that. So talent is your second biggest agent of change. And third is treasure, money. Money is the ingredient of scale. You can scale things with resources. I call the battery power. You have the ability to fund. If you have money, if you've been blessed with, we all have a little bit extra than we need. I can tell you when I was in college and I was a dishwasher, I still had a couple of dollars to give to somebody who I thought was hungry. That's all I had. And, as life progressed and I had more, there's always more to give. But if your standard of living keeps on increasing, you'll never have enough for the standard of giving. I know a story of a gentleman who has given up to $50 million so far, practically his entire net worth, for causes around the world. The more we distribute, the more ROI it brings back. That's why I want to come up with a term called return on generosity. This is an investment in generosity. As a business person, you want to know, where did my money go? What did it do? Remember, nonprofits sell us impact, but how often can they show the impact? We hear stories. We have a box called Feel Good, but I am talking about when you donate, stop, invest like an investor. And we'll talk more about it in the RISE model in a lot more detail. So time, talent, and treasure. We're going to do a little exercise. In the exercise, you will have 3 columns. You will write your passions, your sparks, and then you'll write time, talent, and treasure. And find out how much time were you able to give to your passion, whether it's learning guitar or playing guitar for a charity, whether it's sitting with a grieving family, whether it's investing in change in educating children in a third world where they have no schooling, whatever is that you're passionate about. There's no right and wrong. Everybody has different passions. Just write in these columns what has stopped you so far from doing what you believe in. In the next chapter, we will find out is how we can apply those passions that we have and the currencies of time, talent, and treasure into your spark. This story is about a cyclist who had traveled 70,000 kilometers, 70 countries, a fabulous photographer. I had met him a few years ago while he was starting his journey from southern part of South America, going all the way to Alaska. And as he was crossing through Los Angeles, we had a short lunch meeting, just hello, hi, and turns out it became a fair of working together on projects because I asked him a question. You're a fantastic cyclist. You're a fantastic photographer. There are many cyclists who have traveled more than you have. There are many photographers that probably can take better pictures than you can. What is your story? And he asked me, what do you mean? And I said, well, if you connect your talent and your time with a purpose, you'll find a new wave of joy in your life. Try it. Well, he left and he finished his journey and he came back, and the rest is history. When we worked on several projects, which we'll talk about, how we use his filmmaking ability and storytelling ability to help people whose homes were washed away in the floods, or daily wages who had nothing to eat because there was no work during the pandemic. Recently, his project is to build or rebuild or refurbish a hospital in Madagascar. One particular picture was able to raise just alone $25,000. Now that hospital has new beds, medicine they never had any. The hospital now has solar, so there'll be light in and outside the hospital. And so much so that he, being a cyclist, he was able to build a bicycle ambulance so people don't have to walk all the way. This ambulance brings them. This is the power of using your time and your talent, and the treasure comes when you are on an honest, selfless road. There's no shortage of funds that'll follow you. So that can never be an excuse that I don't have the money. Here's an example, and I'm going to put a link. You can follow this particular gentleman. His name is Kamran on bike, and so much so that he's the one who's doing the masterclass right now with me. That's the power of storytelling. That's the power of time, talent, and treasure.